If you need help with practicing your writing skills, check out these workbooks that can be useful in improving your academic writing skills. The link is in the description below. There are many ways to use transition words in writing. Many are very common and are used widely in academic writing. There are also a few that are less used but can be very effective if used correctly. Let's look at a few of these and look at some examples to see how they can be used in your writing. These transition words are used within sentences to shift from one idea to another. They're similar to adverbs, and they are very formal and not commonly used, but can be very effective if used correctly in academic writing. Let's start with the word thereby. The word thereby means by that or in that connection. Here's an example. The company thereby declared that the new policy would become effective from June 1st. We often use these words, thereby declared, in formal writing. The company had made some kind of an announcement about the new policy. Therefore, by that announcement, they thereby declared the new policy would become effective from June 1st. Here's another example. The most important reason was to raise the price and thereby allow for more profit to remain in the company. And here's one more. The company produced the necessary paperwork, thereby confirming their intent to go ahead with the project. Again, here you could say, they produced the necessary paperwork and by that confirmed their intent to go ahead with the project. Therein is another word that is often used in legal language, in contracts, and things like that. It means in that situation or in that matter. Let's look at some examples. She has worked harder than all others, and therein lies the key to her success. The new contract increases the cost factor, and therein lies the problem. This phrase, therein lies the problem, is often used. The building was over 100 years old, and therein lay the cause of the decay. The word whereby means by what or by which. He chose not to take advantage of the promotion whereby he could have increased his salary because he did not want the added work hours. Here's another example. The company disclosed their profits whereby the investors made the decision to raise their investment. And here's one more example. This was no longer a plan whereby the company could continue to make a profit. You could easily write this sentence, this was no longer a plan by which the company could continue to make a profit. Wherein means in what or in which. The proposed change would create a challenge wherein more capital would be needed to continue the project. The word capital here in this sentence means money. The company would need more money to continue the project. The sentence could be written this way. The proposed change would create a challenge in which more capital would be needed to continue the project. Here's another example of how to use wherein in a sentence. The company produced the necessary paperwork wherein their intent to go ahead with the project was confirmed. The word wherein is very formal and is not that commonly used. However, it can make your writing sound more academic. And you will also often see this word used in higher level writing, in textbooks and research papers. Therefore is a word that is often used as a transition word. It means in consequence of the or as a result. The company therefore declared the new policy would become effective from June 1st. We had the same sentence with the word thereby earlier. You can see that they are very similar. In this next sentence, we have used both the word therefore and thereby. Therefore, the most important reason was to raise the price and thereby allow for more profit to remain in the company. Here's one more. The company produced the necessary paperwork, therefore confirming their intent to go ahead with the project. You can see again here we used the word therefore in place of the word thereby in the same sentence we used previously. But please be careful. This was possible in these two sentences, but you may not be able to replace the word therefore with thereby in every sentence. Hereby means by this declaration or action. The company hereby declares that the new policy will become effective from June 1st. You can see that we've changed the sentence we used previously. This example is in the present tense, whereas the original example is in the past tense. I hereby call on all representatives to cast their vote in favor of the new resolution. This sentence means, by this declaration, I call on all representatives to cast their vote. This next sentence might appear in a contract. I hereby declare that all of the above statements are true. And let's look at one more. The word herein means in or into this place, or in view of this. Here are a few ways that this word can be used. Herein lies the great challenge the company now faces. There are 10 processes herein which are all necessary for the highest outcome. They want to change the process, and herein lies the challenge. You can see that the phrase herein lies the is often used. I hope you have a better idea now of how to use these higher level transition words in your writing. As you can see, these transition words are used within sentences to shift from one idea to another. They're similar to adverbs, and they are very formal and not commonly used, but can be very effective if used correctly in academic writing. Happy writing! And be sure to check out my workbooks that are designed to be used along with these videos.